What's up, guys? We're back with Retro Friday. It is Jalen here hosting, doing the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last week you saw me beat the first form of Ganondorf. Whoa, almost fell there. Beat the first form of Ganondorf. It started running now because the tower's breaking down. Zelda moving so slow. And she has all the magic to break open these gates. But where was this magic when you first got... Well, she got kidnapped as a kid. But no. Because she had, at some point, escaped to be Sheik. So she did not get kidnapped as a kid because no, she got her out of there. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, the point is, she got all this magic. How did she get kidnapped? I mean, how dope was Ganondorf that? Oh, I don't care if you could open metal. Well, I guess that's not enough, really. Depending on what you get, because he has his own dark magic stuff. These guys are, correct me if I'm wrong, they're called Stalfos, right? I should know this, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Stalfos. Anyway, so these guys are pretty annoying, and I ran right into the fire. You know, it's one of those things where I wouldn't expect to actually hurt you. You know, in some games there are things that logically should hurt you but don't. I expected that little ring of fire around her to not be able to hurt me, but it did hurt me. Alright, so beat the Stalfos. Oh, she dropped some hearts for me. Isn't that wonderful right there? I really don't need all these, but okay. Here we go. Next gate. She should have opened this already while I was collecting the hearts. That is logical time conservation right there. You're wasting time by waiting for me to get there for opening gate. And don't wait for me either. Just go. If I don't make it, I don't make it. But you should make it out of here. You're the princess, okay? Open the gate. Open the gate. Thank you. Alright, appreciate that. But yeah, Legend of Zelda's an awesome game. I did a lot of explaining about the game before. You know, the chronology of the Legend of Zelda series is very confusing. Well, it was confusing for a lot of people because each of them is almost like a reboot. It feels like each game because they don't really reference the older ones. But every now and then, if you pay close attention, they'll kind of make a semi-reference to some other games. And so fans always made it a big thing trying to put together the chronology of the games. Then recently, Hyrule Historia was released, which was like a big art book and some other stuff for Legend of Zelda, and it had an official Nintendo certified chronology for the game. Oh, that's a Redead right there. And it's trying to eat my face like a zombie. See, it had zombies back then too. Gotta kill this thing. Anyway. But yeah, so they released the Hyrule Historia, which gave a chronology for the game. And apparently this is one of the earliest entries in the series. Like all the other games pretty much spin out of this one. There's a few that come before, like Skyward Sword comes right before this. And it might be another one. I don't want to say Minish Cap, I can't remember which one it is. But there's another one I think that comes right before this too. But yeah, so that's the thing about this game. So this game comes pretty early on in the Legend of Zelda franchise chronology. Alright, so I made it out of the castle. And we just watch the castle fall apart now. Just watch this cinematic cutscene. I wouldn't mind that. I know they re-released it for the 3DS and updated graphics and everything. Looks good. I would like a console update of this game. That's like HD, like the way they did Halo CE Anniversary Edition. The way they updated that. I would like to see them deal with this, like Twilight Princess graphics almost. Twilight Princess was a game in the series, Legend of Zelda series, one of the first ones that was like new, updated graphics and everything. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. Skyward Sword graphics. Skyward Sword was a little more cartoonish, whatever. I'd like to see an updated graphics version of this because this is an epic game. It really was. I played Majora's Mask as well. Majora's Mask didn't walk my socks like this one did, I guess, for lack of a better term. But it was also a good game. But I would say Ocarina of Time. I haven't played every Zelda game, but out of the ones I have played, it's one of my favorite ones right here. Probably because it's the one I beat, so. Alright, so like I said last week, Ganondorf does not go down. The best bosses always have a second form that is bigger. And actually, most times easier than the last form. It depends on what kind of game you're playing, but it's a lot easier than the last one. Especially like Final Fantasy or something, and you got like Sephiroth coming back, doing something ridiculous, but. Alright, so we got Melon Fairy Navi here. And then, okay, so of course we're going to run to a dangerous time. We could just leave at this point. Why go over there? Just leave. We've won. Just leave the evil castle of doom. Don't go looking to see what's going on. Had the Master Sword equipped because, well, you'll see what's going to happen in a second regarding the Master Sword. I mean, if I didn't equip it, it probably would have forced me to hold it anyway. So Ganondorf coming out the rubble, just chilling. For all that, we could have just stayed at the top of the temple and been alright. So he was up there. But anyway, so. And now he transforms into Ganon, the pig demon monster creature from ridiculousness. Look at it. When I saw this, I was like, this just got real. I love big epic bosses, People don't like bosses anymore for some reason. They don't like cutscenes. I love that stuff in video games. It makes me feel accomplished when I take down this huge boss, have this long cutscene. I just love that stuff. I hope that never goes away. I was disappointed when I beat the first Halo and there was no boss. I didn't understand that first-person shooter. It's not first-person shooter, so I didn't understand that first-person shooters have bosses like that for real. So that was a little disappointing for me. New Age games don't really have a whole lot of bosses anymore. Anyway, but even though my Master Sword just got knocked away because you saw the cutscene, I still can switch to my Big Goron Sword, which is a special weapon that I got, that I had built for me by a character in this game. So that's what I'm going to be using to fight him, along with my light arrows, because the light arrows is what's necessary to beat him. So you stun him, you pull out the sword, but I forgot that I have the Diamond Sword equipped, so I'm going to get that equipped now. Big Goron Sword, booyah. Now, if I didn't have this sword, because it's not like imperative that you have this sword, you can skip it if you want to, if you don't know even that it's there, because that's a special way you get it. I messed up. I was looking for his tail. Dang it. But anyway, you don't have to have the sword. So what you would have is your old, is it the Kokiri sword? It's really weak, and it'll be a lot longer trying to beat this boss. But thankfully, I have the Big Goron sword, which is going to make this a lot quicker. So yeah. Alright, hit him with an arrow. I'm supposed to go around in the back and hit the tail. And I'm using my lock-on system to keep things easy. I should be doing that leap attack. How do you do? I should have pressed that before I got here. But anyway, I'm here now, so I'm just going to take it the long way. My little magic bar there is a green bar right underneath all my hearts in the top left corner. That magic bar, it's what's the light part of my arrows, because the light is like a little magic attribute that gets attached to the arrows. When that runs out, then I'm out of the light part, and I need the light attached to the arrows in order to beat him. Not that complicated, but you have arrows, and then you got your light attribute you attach to it. The light arrows beat him because he's like darkness or whatever. So basically, the light, I need that to stay connected. Come on, get to his tail. All right, there we go. So anyway, yeah, so I need that attached to them. So when that green bar runs out, I'm out. But there are supposed to be like little green potion bottles around here that can refill my magic on. So that way I can get more light to attach to the arrows, so that way I can beat them. It just runs out. It might be enough. It depends on how long it takes to beat him. He's really simple. He just looks like all big and scary, but he's actually that hard to beat. You just shoot him and run around and jack his tail up. And that's just about it. Reminds me of what villain? Reminds me of the End of Dark Cloud. You ever played that game? This boss. Oh damn! Racing arrow. It's valuable. It's expensive arrows here. Matter of fact, there's a special thing I got. I think like Nairu's Love. I didn't remember to use it, but that would have been helpful. I think it refills stuff, like, or it makes you invincible or something like that. Okay, so I'm out of magic now. I need more. I'm looking for, I don't have a fairy or nothing that I could use for my health. And do fairies do magic too? I don't know, but that would have been helpful. So I gotta get him to break some stuff for me. These little towers you see here, it's kind of dark, but these towers you see here, or these little walls, when he breaks them, I gotta be careful that his sword doesn't hit me, but when he breaks them, magic comes out. Magic potions. So if I can just dodge the attacks and pick up the magic potions, that'd be good. So this should be enough to start fighting again. Yeah, because I got it pretty much full now. So I wasn't around arrows or anything. Though hopefully there's some of those too. Come on. Help me out. There you go. Let's get around there. Jack him up. Yeah. Did it. Yeah. That's how we do. Alright, now I gotta get the Master Sword. Because the Master Sword, and I wasted that arrow, trying to pick it up. The Master Sword is what you need to beat him, okay? Even though the Big Goron Sword is more powerful, the Master Sword is the story weapon. It's a part of the story. So, the Master Sword is a special, powerful sword given to me by, where do you get the Master? You can get it out of the little rock in the stone. But anyway, that's very helpful to you, and you can use it to beat him. So you still need that. But, until this fight is over, I'm going to go back and just keep attacking his tail with the Big Goron Sword. And then at the very end, when, dang it, threw me off. At the very end, when I'm ready to hit the killing blow, I can use the Master Sword to take him out. Because the Big Goron Sword still does some more damage, so I'm just going to keep using that until I, can, land that killing blow, because it's a certain little cutscene it'll do. Alright, it's a pretty easy system. Same way of fighting the first one, pretty easy system. Arrows are very important to beating him, so you guys know how to shoot your arrows and everything. There we go. It's a very easy system. This boss is not that hard at all. Open my grill. Dang, it took me out. Got my grill, get in my face. Shoot him. Okay, my arrows just flaked out on me. See, now he heard me say that he was easy, Now it's like, oh, I'm easy, huh? Eat it. Heard me say he was easy, and now I'm all out of magic now. Alright, well, I gotta make sure there's more potions out here. So that, not all that. But there's more potions out here. He's gotta break some more boxes for me. Get away from his sword, and I should be alright. But he breaks the boxes for me, and then, oh! See, that's what I get for talking smack. That's what I get for talking smack. He's about to take me out. Oh man, it's so uncool. How did this turn so bad so quickly? I had it under control and everything. Oh my! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of Retro Friday. If you want to see the culmination of the ending of this game, I suggest you go find another video. Type in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, end of boss fight, Ganon fight, whatever. That's some garbage. That's alright though. That's alright though. I'm gonna close it out. I can beat this guy because I beat this guy before. Okay? So it is possible. But I'm not gonna take you guys through all this again, me trying to go through and find. No, I'm not gonna put you through all that. So just go find a video of somebody who beat it. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description of somebody who beat the boss so you can see the end of the game if you want to. But anyway, that's all guys. See you next time. Tweet me about this. Hashtag Retro Friday. Follow me on Twitter. Let me know what you think about this game. If everyone wants in the game. Don't troll me about losing again. And okay, I have beat him before. Told you, man, my gaming skills deteriorated as I got older. That's alright though, I'm gonna get them back. Alright, see you guys next time. It's Jalen, bringing the retro to your Friday.